We're here at the square doing our stall, giving out leaflets, getting people to sign petitions, talking to people about the coming Affordable Ireland campaign protest. That's 2 weeks time, Saturday the 28th of February at 1 o'clock. Talking to a lot of people who obviously know that the cost of living crisis hasn't gone away. The government kind of pretended it had gone away, said inflation was going to be dropping to nothing, and on that basis did a budget that made pretty much everybody poorer. Unless you own a fast food chain, unless you're a private developer, unless you're a big landlord, you were made quite a bit poorer by the budget. But in particular, disabled people had €1,400 taken off them in one of the cruelest, most kind of targeted, cynical decisions that I've ever seen by a government in a budget. Never mind a budget in the context of a big surplus, in the context of one of the richest countries in the world. So the Affordable Ireland campaign has come together, which involves people for profit, other parties like Sinn Féin, Social Democrats, Labour, Greens, Left Independents, Solidarity, but also a broad range of organisations like Angels in the Maclean, the Students' Union, the Senior Citizens Parliament, the Irish Wheelchair Association, Disability Federation Ireland, UCD Students' Union, Irish Traveller Movement, Unite, the Union. I could go on and on and on. A very long list of organisations all come together around 6 key demands. 1 is to cut energy costs, 2 is to cut and control grocery prices, 3 looking for above inflation increases in pay and social welfare benefits and pensions, an emergency payment for disabled people and carers, freeze and cap rents, which are going to be even more out of control after what the government did this week, and abolish fees for public services. So we're going to be on the streets 2 weeks time, Saturday the 28th of February, 1 o'clock at Parnell Square, to demand action, in particular around the idea of an emergency winter payment. The government literally took €1,400 from disabled people, has refused to give any of it back. They are under pressure in the Dáil. There's been really good activism by disabled people's organisations, but we need to be on the streets supporting them and calling for a wider range of measures in terms of the cost of living crisis. The other thing we've been talking to people a lot is we're involved in a lot of campaigning here in South Dublin County Council against the council's plans to hike council rents. So people know rents in general are going to soar. They're going to go up. The average rent is going to go up to over €3,000 a year as a result of the Raise the Rents bill that the government brought through and rammed through on Wednesday night in the Dáil. But they're doing the same in terms of council tenants. They've done it in Dublin City Council, increased rents by about 30%. They've done it in a range of other councils, and now they're coming for South Dublin County Council, which I mean, if you're a council tenant, you're going to see your rents rise, not just proportionally in line with your income, as is usually the case, but probably by an extra 30% or so if we don't stop them. It means that HAP tenants who pay that rent to the council and also pay rent to private landlords, they're going to be hit with a double whammy of paying more to the council and more to their private landlord. People simply can't afford to pay it, so we have a very active campaign going here. There'll be a local public meeting in your area. Keep an eye out for it. Join us in 2 weeks time. Affordable Ireland campaign at 1 p.m. Parnell Square. We need feet on the streets in big numbers.